Everyone.
And today's top trending stories are weather update, authorities issue a yellow-orange alert.
And residents express concerns for the safety of delivery drivers as it rains in Dubai.
And residents shift to a suburban lifestyle in 2023.
And also mandatory health insurance is expected to be rolled out by the end of Q1 of 2023 for UAE private sector employees.
So before we get into all of that, I'm sure you guys on your social media, like on Instagram, are seeing a whole bunch of artificial intelligence.
I'll give you a sec.
Artificial intelligence.
Yep, that's it.
Created videos.
Yeah, not just that. There's AI photos of yourself, like the renditions of what you looked like back in the Viking days.
Yes. A lot of and the AI evolutions. Have you seen those videos of us transforming?
The one you sent me.
Yeah, from apes transforming to humans, transforming to the it's like a whole bunch of transformation stuff and AI predicting what the future is gonna look like. It's insane what AI is capable of now.
I know, it's super scary. I'm just holding on to my job for dear life. Honestly.
Because now AIs can write your scripts, they can write your articles, they can do your research for you, they can practically do everything.
My brother wrote a university paper using AI. He didn't even write it, he changed the title. But how crazy is that? Who will ever know?
And it switches up every time, so you won't even get caught for plagiarism.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what I saw yesterday. A lot of students and university and school students are opting for AI induced papers now.
Induced papers. But that's so true. The amount of things that can be done with AI. But think about it. Okay, maybe your job's at stake. Sure, we'll find out. But also, how much time are you saving? So in reality, you're being efficient with your time, having these small mundane tasks filled in by computers that don't even stress over.
Small mundane tasks? If your entire job is writing or maybe art, like digital art.
Yeah.
And you're just leaving to AI to create that for you, create your papers, create your art.
You're out of a job, buddy. You're out of a job.
So when you're actually needed to use your skills, you won't have any because you've been relying on AI so much.
Well, I don't think that you as an artist, you're going to go to AI and have a piece created for the sake of you selling it. It might help with inspiration, but if you're an artist, you have your own technique, you have your own methodology, you're going to do things your way, which AI still can't do,
You never know. Things are moving fast, and I feel like there's a portion of people looking for that spiritual balance, and then at the same time we're just advancing at such a high rate.
100% is completely scary.
It is scary. It's where are we going with AI?
She's so flabbergasted by the concept. Have you just found out?
I mean, just seeing those evolution videos yesterday, AI just predicting things, predicting the future of mankind, predicting how the earth is going to end up, predicting all these things. Okay, if you had to have AI predict something for you, what would that be?
Where my wedding's going to be?
101% accurate.
Oh, okay. Where I'm going to be in 20 years' time. Yeah. That's what I want to know. Yeah. Will I be ashamed of myself or will I be proud of myself? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
And then where will I have my wedding? Which city?
I would totally use AI to predict what is the upcoming technology and just be the first one to invest in it.
That's actually smart.
Right?
Wow, mine is so cynical and inwards looking, and you're thinking ahead.
No, because
you're just as good as the AI.
No, because what you're thinking is very normal. That's when you go for astrology and stuff. That's what you ask, right? Questions about yourself, and you want to know what's happening there, and all these tarot cards and all those things. But but if you had 101% accurate answers about what is going to happen in the future, you would want to use it to your advantage.
100. I didn't even think of it like that. Mine was really cynical. You are just as smart as AI. But it's kind of crazy what you just said. You have tarot cards, which is, I guess, the more spiritual side of things.
Yeah.
But AI is like the tarot of today.
They're putting everyone out of business.
That's a good website, by the way, the tarot of today.
Oh my God, astrologers are going to be out of business.
Sorry, bud.
Artists are going to be out of business. Who?
But, you can use it for, tips on flirting. How to stop a leak in the bathroom,
But that is anyway there. It's called Google.
Yeah, good point. You showed me.
What is happening? I'm so confused. Anyway.
Speaking of things we can't predict, Here's a weather update.
So,
So,
go ahead.
oh,
Give them the
stop
weather
it.
update.
Okay, so authorities issue yellow orange alerts. So, here's your daily forecast from yours truly. According to the National Center of Meteorology, rainy weather will continue for today. There will also be, they also released an advisory for people in the UAE to stay safe for the next couple of days, especially when partaking in outdoor activities and driving in general.
So they have issued a yellow and orange alert for most of the country. Skies will be partly cloudy, especially over the coastal and northern and eastern areas. Temperatures are forecasted to see highs of 25 degrees Celsius in Abu Dhabi and 24 degrees Celsius in Dubai and lows of 16 degrees.
And you can also expect mild wind, but the seas will be rough to very rough at times in the Arabian Gulf and moderate to rough in the Oman Sea. That being said, you can expect beautiful clear skies just in time for New Year's.
Okay, so now that we have that in writing, go ahead and plan ahead. You know, it's just gonna.
We don't need to worry about the fireworks like we said we would.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the fireworks. But remember what happened last year? It's like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, like the mainlands, the weather cleared up in these areas, but then people went camping.
Yeah.
We gave them the weather alert that there would be a chance of rain in these areas, but people still went out camping, had the most, I think, frightening experience with the winds and thunder and lightning while they were out camping and just like their tents shaking,
the
turbulent
freaky
weather. So just really plan ahead for long drives and these mountain areas like Jebel Jais and all of that. So
and listen to Simran, because Simran warned you guys. And also, it's not as bad over here, like the rain condition, as it is in Oman. Like just seeing Lovin Muscat, the stories over there and everything that my friends are posting, it's insane. Like, rain is scary. It's fun for the most part, but it can also be scary. But knowing that New Year's is gonna be the time of your life, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. So in Dubai, we're good with the weather. So thank God for no rain traffic on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would already you are anticipating traffic and road closures. Add rain to the mix.
You're there until 2024.
You're on the road for New Year's Eve.
Literally.
2023. Oh,
no, like
next year.
Yeah, you'll be there for a whole year.
I'm like, oh my God, Shahir, it's 2023.
Yeah, I do generally get mixed up with the years.
Yeah.
But that's not something I was willing to admit.
So, speaking of rain, our residents are concerned for the safety of delivery riders as heavy rains drench Dubai. Heavy rains have drenched parts of Dubai and other Emirates on Monday, December 26th, and it's still ongoing. Weather conditions are expected to remain unstable all week long, although it's it will get better by Saturday. The National Center of Meteorology issued a yellow alert for parts of the UAE, calling for people to be aware of the wet weather conditions. Motorists are being cautioned to drive with their caution and avoid driving altogether unless absolutely necessary. Moreover, the downpour sweeping across the country concerned residents are rightfully reminding all to be mindful of the safety of delivery riders. And residents are further prompting food delivery users to generously tip riders for their services as they bolt around soaking wet to deliver orders on time.
Drivers are being advised to maintain a safe distance from the vehicles ahead and to turn low beam headlights when visibility is reduced.
So, speaking of delivery drivers, it is like a very high pressure, high stress environment for them, right? Like in any sort of harsh weather condition, be it like the sandstorm, be it in the summers, be it during the winter rains and all of that. It's just very high stress for them to be there, be on time, get the food delivered in proper packaging, nothing is spilled, make sure they're riding properly. It's just
when I was driving in, there was a massive puddle situation, and I was going on the regular speed at turn, which is relatively slow anyway. But you could feel the force, if a motorbike had to go through that, it's a sticky situation, they're very likely to slip. And yesterday, a lot of people were complaining, oh, we can't get our breakfast orders in because nothing, nowhere is available.
You actually have quite inconsiderate people just, oh man, like have they really halted food orders? Have they really halted services? Like,
Yeah.
of course, like it is raining out there. Like, order from your nearest grocery, or you make the trip down yourself, just pick it up on the way to your work or school or whatever it is. Schools are closed, but point being is that like try to do with what you have until the rain clears up, even lightly.
100%. I ate an apple yesterday. I don't eat apples, but
I remember.
so we're all
Where you were
adapting
so
and adjusting.
understanding. All you wanted was Starbucks, but
All I
knowing
wanted
the
was
weather, you're just
Starbucks.
like, I'm gonna sit this one out, like just wait for the rains to slow down, then I'll
Yeah.
order something. Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was all day, like it wasn't raining. They were able to get back to their jobs, but there were still risks on the road and puddles and situations and visibility issues.
Yeah.
So it's just be mindful, please.
Exactly.
And it's more so that the infrastructure, by the way, isn't made for rainy weather, Like, you can't expect the entire region to prepare for rainy weather when we live in a desert for the most part.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing to consider.
But we're doing very good for what we have.
Definitely.
And just the community pulling together and everyone making sure that they're at work and getting the job done, Like, you don't see, like, mass people taking holidays on a like mass scale, like people are still showing up to work, people are still getting everything done.
Yeah.
So the community, as always, great.
So I'm just laughing. Our petition, I'm not sure if it went through yet. For days off when it's raining.
We should actually just roll it out for next
I'll check
year,
for updates.
2023 is looking bright if we have that petition signed and approved by the government of like leaves for rainy days.
We're not asking for much.
We're really not.
Just for paid leave during the rain.
And Monday, January 3rd off as well. No, January 2nd off. That's
And
it.
3rd.
And 3rd.
Why not?
Why not?
Well, I'm off anyway. But moving on to our next story. So, residents are shifting to the suburbia life in 2023. So, people are thinking large for 2023. And according to experts, more families are laying their foundations in Dubai and looking to expand their family further. Subsequently, this means an increase in demand for townhouses and villa communities from traditional city apartments.
So properties in newly developed areas are what's on everybody's mind now, and the prices are not looking too cute, and the property prices are rising too well above what it once was pre-pandemic days. This also means that new developments will offer more choice on the market, but to expect demand to continue outstrip supply in 2023. So a lot of interesting developments on the property front.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love how you said that. A lot of developments. What?
It stresses me out just thinking about like everything that's happening in the property front, because with all of these motivational things you see on social media, it's like you should invest in property, safeguard your future, this, that, and then at the same time it's like you don't know if you should wait a little while longer, if you should do it now. It's just like the timings and then things coming up, developments coming up, and all those.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on.
On a global scale, millennials are not buying as much as the previous generation has.
Makes sense.
And our generation, can't believe we're stripped of the other half. Our generation, we're still growing up, So there is this massive shift on a global scale with people not buying as much. That's obviously changing with families growing at the moment and regionally, locally, Dubai specifically. But in general, it's not something that's often considered within the millennials environment,
Right now, yeah, exactly.
That being said, you have one side saying invest in property, the other side saying, is it worth it?
Oh, yeah.
So it's just trying to figure out what works for you.
Very true, very true.
And it's a long-term commitment. That's a frightening part.
That is a problem. And like we know, millennials, Gen Zs are not down for the long-term
Live in the moment. YOLO, as the kids say. That's the thing. Like, it is based on your lifestyle. What are your ambitions, aspirations, and 10, 20, 50-year plan,
But what I keep hearing from people is that you find a way to live in the moment as you safeguard your future, because you just don't know what's going to happen in the future, and at the same time you don't want to be working forever. You want a source of income that's not just your job. But there's the problem, like, to have a source of income that's not just your job, you need to have like good
Time.
amount of income right now
Yeah.
at this very moment to invest in something to save, and it's just like a cycle. And if the first part is like off, like the whole thing is
Yeah,
off.
literally, it's just a domino effect of unfortunate events. It is hard, like
Yeah,
considering the big stuff in life, like mortgages, properties, like what
yeah.
is your 5, 10, 20 year plan? It's a lot to figure out. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I kind of want to
It
move on to
stresses you out,
I'm
right?
getting stressed as I
I
speak.
know. I feel like acne coming up on my face every time I just like even
I'm
think
sweating.
about investments.
I'm
You're
sweating.
sweating.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
Wow.
Just kidding. Move on to our next story. UAE private sector employees required to subscribe to unemployment insurance from January 1st, 2023. So the Ministry of Human Resources and Amortization announced that its landmark social security program will take effect in the new year, with federal government and private sector employees required to subscribe to the unemployment insurance scheme from 1st of January next year. And the program was announced in May 2022, and the legislative framework set out in Federal Decree Law number 13 of 2022 issued on 15th September. So basically regarding the mechanisms and controls of the implementation of the unemployment scheme, and provides for an insurance scheme whereby private sector and federal government employees, in return for a small monetary contribution, will be eligible for compensation payments in the event of unemployment. And the MOHRE have signed an agreement with 9 local insurance companies to operate the fund and the scheme.
So employees themselves, rather than employers, will be required to pay contribution. There are 2 categories: employees earning a basic salary up to and including 16,000 per month, pay a premium of 5 dirhams per month, and 60 dirhams annually, either or. Same thing. While employees earning a basic salary that exceeds the 16,000 dirhams per month pay a premium of 10 dirhams per month and 120 annually. Contribution can be paid on a monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, or yearly basis. Failure to be an employee or to subscribe to the scheme within 3 months, or non-payment of premiums due for 3 months, will result in a fine of 400 dirhams or 200 respectively. These fines may be deducted from the employee's wages or end of service gratuity by the employer.
I am so happy that they have rolled this out for private sector employees, because it's just such a safety net knowing that you have something in place in the event that you do lose your job. Like you have like a certain amount that is like a buffer for you until you find something else. Like at least your rent and your small basic everyday expenses are sorted.
Yeah.
Until you look for something else or figure out what your next move is.
Yeah, it is terrifying when you're in the transition period. There's a lot of uncertainty that comes with it. There's a lot of responsibilities that you have to answer to and figure out on your own if it's either for you or the people around you.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It is.
And this is a way of reassurance.
Exactly. Before they just had this for like public sector employees, and now it's just like, oh yes, like I would definitely like 101% like just reach out to the finance department, go like, this is something I would want to I would want as a part.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of, or like have this opt for this, and then just like pay that 5 dirham monthly premium and get like
100%. Like that's it. It's a safety net.
Yeah.
You can rest easy knowing that you are in some way covered for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that is it for our show this morning, you guys. Another nice, easy breezy, rainy day. I feel like it is probably like gonna just get a little warmer from tomorrow.
I really hope not.
Or maybe at least the outcast will be gone.
I hope not. I love it. Like this is the weather where I feel most contented.
I love everything except for the puddles.
Yeah, we can do without the puddles.
Yeah.
But that goes back to, just Mother Nature doing her thing.
Yeah, you can't stop. Like where there is rain, there is a rainbow. I think I said that completely wrong, but...
No, where there's rain, there's a rainbow. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah? After the rain, there is rainbow.
Yes.
After the rain, there's a rainbow.
I think it's an either or situation. But yeah. Well, that is it from us, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back here tomorrow and the day after. it's New Year's this week, and can't wait to share the highlights of this year and what's to come up next. But
Yes.
that's it from me.
That's it from us. And let us know what you'll be getting up to this New Year's Eve in the comments. Wherever you're watching, we will catch them and give you a shout out tomorrow morning. And see you tomorrow morning. Bye.
And see you tomorrow morning. Hello.